Hello learners, welcome to this channel, and in this video I am going to solve Leetcode 619th question, biggest single number. And this question comes under easy category. They have given a table called my numbers, the column name num and the respective data type integer. So this table may contain duplicates. So what they are saying is, in other words, there is no primary key in this table. Okay. So each row of this table contains an integer. Okay. So a single number is a number that appeared only once in the my numbers table. Find the largest single number. If there is no single number, report null. So what are they saying is, you have a table. You're given a table which is called as my numbers, and you have many set of values, and it has duplicate values as well. Okay. So in that set of numbers, you need to find the number which appears only once and which is the greatest number. So you have a table, you need to find set of all single numbers. In that set of all single numbers, you need to find which is the greatest. And if in case all the numbers are repeated more than once and you don't have any single number, so in that case what you're going to return, you are going to return null. Okay, so let me go through the example that they have provided here, and let me make you understand how we can solve this question. Okay, so in this table that they have given, 8 is repeated twice, 3 is repeated twice, okay, 1 is repeated once, 4 is repeated once, 5 is repeated once, and 6 is repeated once. So among 1, 4, 5, 6, which is greatest? 6 is greatest. So 6 will be returned. Okay, so as you can see, the output is 6. Okay, so let us go through this example 2. So here 8 is repeated twice, 7 is repeated twice, 3 is repeated thrice. So no number is appearing only once. So in this case, you are going to return null. Okay, so how we can solve this question is, what we can do is, we can group by the numbers. Okay, so if we group by the numbers 8 and how many times it has repeated, we can count that, and after counting that we can separate the numbers which have appeared only once, and in that set of numbers which is the greatest, we are going to select it and we are going to return it in the output table. So let me start writing, and we will understand together. So from the table called my numbers, we need to group by num and which are having count of num equal to 1. So that means that which have appeared only once. And what we are going to select? We are going to select num. Okay. So here what you have found out is, we have found out all the set of numbers which have appeared only once, right? Okay, so what am I going to do is, I'm going to enclose it in a common expression table. So common expression table makes it really easy, so that you can it does not lead to any confusion, and the code will be much cleaner and it runs really fast as well. So I'm going to name it as NIK, and I'm going to alias it as NIK, and in this NIK table it has all the set of numbers which have appeared only once. So what we need to find is, we need to find the greatest of all the set of single numbers, right, which have appeared single time, right? So what I'm going to do is, from this table called Nick, I have to select which have appeared only once. So how we are going to select it? We need to apply a condition, right? So here you have that if you have a single number, then we need to return the largest single number. Okay, but if you don't have any single number, we need to return null. So in that case, I'm going to use a case when clause. So if this is the case, we need to return largest single number. If that is not the case, then we need to return null. That's why I'm using a case when clause. Okay, so case when count of num, if it is greater than 0, okay, then it means that it has appeared once. Okay, because we are already selecting all the numbers which are appeared once, and from that we are finding out. So if it is greater than 0, it means that it has appeared once. Okay, so then in that I need to return the max count. right? Maximum number. Okay, else what we need to return? We need to return null. Okay, so I'm going to return null, else null. And after you start using a case when clause, you need to end it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the case when clause, and what we need to alias it in the output table, it should be returned as num. So I'm going to alias it as num. Okay. So yeah, let me run it and show it to you whether it runs or not. Else we are going to make the necessary changes. All right, it is running perfectly fine. They have considered the same example here, and in the second case they have considered in the case where it has to return null, right? Yeah. Okay, it is working perfectly fine. Okay, so let me submit it and show it to you whether it is accepted or not. Okay, so this solution is accepted perfectly fine. You can also use the um you can also use inner clause. What you can do is in one table you write another table, right? That one also you can make use of it, but this one makes it looks more cleaner and proper. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day.